can do so, and having written it, is furthermore likely to be encouraged to do another along the same lines. Quickly, then, the student falls into a manner of writing, which is not a style, but only a chance thing, vaguely felt and not understood, or even probably intended. Continuing in this way, the writer never explores or tries out other options. After 4 or 5 poems, he or she is already in a rut, having developed a way of writing without ever having the organized opportunity to investigate and try other styles and techniques. Soon enough, when the writer's material requires a change of tone or some complex and precise maneuver, the writer has no idea how to proceed. The poem fails, and the writer is frustrated. Perhaps sometime you will have an idea for a piece of music. You may actually hear it in the privacy of your mind, and you will realize how impossible it would be to write it down, lacking, as most of us do, the particular and specialized knowledge of musical notation. Why should our expectation about a poem be any different? It, too, is specialized and particular. Poems must, of course, be written in emotional freedom. Moreover, poems are not language, but the content of the language. And yet, how can the content be separated from the poem's fluid and breathing body? A poem that is composed without the sweet and correct formalities of language, which are what sets it apart from the dailiness of ordinary writing, is doomed. It will not fly. It will be raucous and sloppy, the work of an amateur. This is why, when I teach a poetry workshop, I remove for a while the responsibility of writing poems and order up exercises dealing with craft. Since every class is different, the assignments, of course, differ too. Any instructor who agrees with the idea can easily think of suitable and helpful exercises. So can the students themselves. When each workshop member is at the same time dealing with the same technique and is focusing as well on the same assigned subject matter, these exercises also are of great help in making any gathering of writers into an attentive and interacting class. Each writer quickly becomes interested in and learns from the work of the other members. A poet's interest in craft never fades, of course. This book is not meant to be more than a beginning, but it is meant to be a good beginning. Many instructors, for whatever reasons, feel that their professional criticism, i.e., opinion, of a student's work is what is called for. This book is written in cheerful disagreement with that feeling. It is written in an effort to give the student a variety of technical skills, that is, options. It is written to empower the beginning writer who stands between two marvelous and complex things, an experience, or an idea, or a feeling, and the urge to tell about it in the best possible conjunction of words. As a room may be lighted by only a few dazzling paintings of the world's many, so these pages are illuminated by a handful of wonderful poems. It is a gesture only. There is no way to include half of what I would like to include, not enough money to pay for them, not enough paper to print them. Anyone who uses this handbook is expected to be reading poems also, intensely and repeatedly from anthologies, or even better, from the author's own volumes. A poetry handbook was written with writers of poetry most vividly in my mind. Their needs and problems and increase have most directly been my concerns. But I am hopeful that readers of poetry will feel welcome here too, and will gain from these chapters an insight into the thoughtful machinery of the poem, as well as some possibly useful ideas about its history.